Hello Aries, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel. For all of my Aries placements, cross watchers, you are welcome as well. To everyone, just take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that is okay. Do not force the reading. Thank you always to all of you guys who like, subscribe, comment, share, donate, book personal readings, shop the website. I will be sending out the rest of personal readings and reaching out to you guys who have just recently purchased readings as well, so that we can connect and I can get you guys accommodated. If you would like to connect with me or shop, the website, everything you need to know is down below, ariestheemperor.com, as well as my second channel, Kiss My Cosmo, where I read for all 12 signs. But let's go ahead and get into this read. Something came across me. It just said to me, let's see what people think of you at first sight, at first glance, when you walk in the grocery store, when you walk in the bank, you know, just in general, when you cross people's path on the street. Let's see what type of energy comes up for you guys, okay? All right. Messages for Aries Spirit. We're going to start with the What Lies Beneath Oracle. I'm just going to get a few out here and read what comes out, okay? All right, so the first card says caught. Finding evidence, getting caught, cheating, okay? Some people could feel like they can't get certain things past you, or they can't get nothing past you at all because you're going to pick up on it, you know. It's just like how animals are able to sense things, you know, before they happen. You know, you have something about you, you know, before you're even told the news, or you know, something is revealed to you. I feel like you kind of already have caught on, or you already have an idea of what's going to be said to you, or you know, like what's to be said. We have expecting, and also I feel like some people could feel like that you're like a smooth criminal. I don't know why I'm getting there. It's giving like Michael Jackson vibes. Is just like people think they slick, but you may come off just they may realize you a little slicker, you know, then you actually come off as it's like a plot twist with you. People aren't expecting what comes from you, and that could be good or bad, however they see it or however you feel you display it. All right, so we have expecting as well here, and this could not only be, some people could be speculating that maybe you're pregnant, or they see you going down the path of maybe getting more serious with someone and seeing the potential that this person has to make you happy, and vice versa. Like I said, some of you could already sense that maybe you are carrying or have conceived, and this could be male or female, because you know they say with men, when they start sleeping a lot, and it's like an old wives' tale or whatever, but you know, when they're sleeping a lot, you're the one that's pregnant, but they always sleep. It's something like that to that extent. But all right, take it how it resonates. The third card says, I hate nothing about you. Oh wow, Aries. So people could, you may have an energy where, you know, even when you may feel like you've done wrong, people still feel like you can do no wrong in their eyes. You know, there's still a very special place. You got a placeholder, you know. And I feel like it's how people, not everybody, okay? I ain't gonna say everybody, but it's definitely somebody out there that thinks the world of you, and nothing short of that. We have keeping a promise, okay? People know that what you say, you gonna do. There is no ifs, ands about it. And this could be an energy as well. Somebody that's vowing, you know, to keep their word to you, keep their promise to you. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. All right, this card that just came out says sexual protection. Maybe people know you don't sleep around, you know what I mean? And if you are active sexually, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, just make sure you're safe and that you and your partner are on the same page when it comes down to, you know, how y'all gonna get down. It's nobody's business but you and the other person, or whether you are monogamous or someone who is into polygamy. Your business, okay? Or this could be an energy, and this may not apply to everybody. Of like somebody trying to trap you, but not so fast. You got to be quicker than that. And this could be male or female, because men trap women, and vice versa. You know what I mean here? Or this could just be energies, you know. You do have people out there who are offended, who don't protect themselves, you know, who are in that promiscuous type of energy as well. So this could be people mad because you decided to pass up on them completely, protection or not. You know, you've decided to protect yourself, you know, and some of you guys could be celibate at this time here. And you know, this may be public knowledge to others, but there's something they're going to have to respect, because fulfilling a fantasy, this may not be something that you want with a certain individual, or however it may resonate with you. All right, let's jump into the tarot and see what messages come out for you guys in the spread. Let's use the Rebel Witches Tarot. All right. Messages for Aries spirit. What is Aries' energy? What do people pick up on Aries? What do people expect from Aries? Ooh, wait. Looks like a lot. All right, let's see. So we had 4 cards to come out. We're going to take them all. All right, we're not going to put them back today. We have the Tower, first card out, which is Aries energy, your energy. And this reading is, of course, circled around you, my love. Okay, so let's just take a moment to look at this, how she's like just cradling this cat here, just, you know, bonding with her fur baby. This, I feel like, is an energy that people feel with you. And I've probably said this before, Aries, but, you know, a lot of you guys may come off as very direct or blunt, but it's your energy is still very comforting. You know, it's like your favorite uncle or your favorite aunt, you know, they're gonna tell it how it is type energy here. You know, it's the best of both worlds. Is like the type of energy I feel like that you give off. I feel like people would enjoy or like more of you. In a sense here, this could be people who, you know, even after meeting you for the first time, you know, they feel as though they want more, you know, and they want it specifically from you. And it's like an energy where I kind of said it a little earlier, like people are willing to take the bad with the good, or the good with the bad. However that saying goes when it comes to you. You're somebody, you teach people very valuable lessons, whether you realize it or not, or whether they realize they needed to learn that lesson or not as well here. Oh my God, I thought I just cut the air on. These lights, boy, oh boy, are they hot. All right, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so we have Aries energy. 7 of Wands could be Leo, Sagittarius energies, depending on how you look at it. Okay, but for me, this is also, you know, you protect your house and home. You don't care who it is. You know, you gonna stick it where it belongs. You know, you don't care who it is, what time of day it is, where you are, you know, that type of energy. And I see, you know, people, they can sense that on you. You know, it's quiet, but they know it's a tower inside of you, if need be presented. Let me just say it like that with this Queen of Wands energy, because this right here, you've been down before, you know, and you know how to claw your way back out. You know, you know how to go back to the basics, King of Swords. You know how to go back to the drawing board. You know how to pull from your mental. And your energy that you come back and you come back and you come back and you come back again. You re-strategize, you recategorize, you know, and people see that in you, you know, whether people feel like you don't live up to your fullest, and I'm getting tongue-tied, excuse me. I don't want to say living up to your fullest potential. I was trying to find another word to use for it, but for the most part, and some of you guys may be dealing with that right now. Maybe you did just experience your own tower moment, and people don't even realize that. You know, that's another thing you're able to save face. Even when you are going through the toughest battles, you know, you still show up to battle, and you there extra early, and you leave extra late. That's one thing about you, Aries. You are a hard worker. Star energy is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius energy. Clear my throat chakra, Spirit. Please. Some people see artists. Some people see painters in you. Some people just see you, you know, you have a mental weapon. Uh-oh, I almost lost it. Or some people see you as somebody that's just like this mental weapon, or just like this person who can do it all. Knight of Wands, and be confident in doing it. That's giving Basquiat vibes. Some of you guys may be starving artists. Gotta start somewhere. I think people commend you as well for going after what it is, like your purpose, and it not being something that everybody else is doing. Page of Cups, you know, and it's something I feel that when it comes to you, we got the Five of Wands, is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck here. You're in a league of your own. Because if this is supposed to resemble Basquiat, if you guys know the painter, just if you've ever seen his work, it's just beyond anything you've ever seen. And if you've ever watched his interviews, the way he breaks down and you know, explains what each individual, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like this butterfly here, just each individual detail is just like crazy beautiful artwork, Aries. And I feel like your mind is just like something like crazy beautiful with the moon and the Empress. I split the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Crazy beautiful, Aries. That's what you be given. Eight of Cups. The lone wolf. Ace of Cups. Three of Swords. It's Gemini energy. Scorpio energy. Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the star, Aquarius energy. We have the Two of Pentacles, and let me get one more, Spirit. Babe, I don't know why you wait till I start working to come in here and be distracting. Okay, give mommy a second. All right, we have the Four of Wands, Aries energy as well to come out. All right, let's see what we got. I'm getting like some of you guys are just a joy, you know, you're comedians in your own right. And I feel like it's natural. Like a lot of times you don't even try. Like you're not trying to be funny or charming or, you know, rude, or it's just your senses, I feel like, are just so heightened, you know, and you're one of the most passionate signs, if not the most passionate, you know, especially out of the three fire signs, you know, when it comes down to it, because you are actually the spark, you know, you actually the flame. So with that, it comes a dial. You can turn it up or you can turn it down. You know what I mean? It's just like when you burn a candle and you cut your wick down to either a small flame, or you leave it a little higher to a bigger flame. And I feel like that's the type of energy that you give, you know, is which Aries do you want today? But whichever one you do give out is still going to be a star in your own right. Through the pain, you create miracles. I see people see that about you. You know, people do want better for you. If you're going through a rough time, I feel like people are rooting for you to get through that heartbreak and that loss, that illness. You know, if this is an insecurity of some sort, like this is an energy, especially from spirit, just speaking, just live out loud, you know, let it out. You know, you can live in your own bubble and not have to worry about what's actually going on around you. To a certain extent, I will say that we do need to be aware of what's going on in our communities, you know, our city, states, that sort of thing here, of course, right? But at the same time, it's like, I mean, let go as far as, you know, you never know what you don't see that's being created for you, you know, because sometimes we get so consumed with what's outside of us, especially when we walk outside of our homes every day. It's a distraction. As soon as we get in the car, you know, and when we're going to work, school, wherever, you know what I mean? It's boom. You have to be aware of everything that's going on around you out here in these streets with this Seven of Cups energy and this Four of Wands. And you know, it's just like the grass is greener wherever you go, Aries. And that's the focus. That's what I'm trying to simply say here with this Ace of Swords. Confirmation, card of truth. Some people may see you as you've had somebody, you're somebody that's had a lot going for yourself in the past. Knight of Cups. Nine of Wands. Can you see it? One always has to fly off the table. Like, I don't know why. The Devil, Capricorn energy. It's like, it's people that are rooting against you, that don't want the greatness that God and Spirit has in store for you. I will say that, you know, it's definitely that type of energy. You may be doing a lot of things that you know in your heart of hearts that this is what you're supposed to do, and you know how it's panning out, and everybody else just hasn't they need to mind their own fucking business moment is what it is, what they're about to end up receiving. This could be some type of, judgment just came out. I was gonna say jealousy, but you got the Five of Swords and Judgment. This is somebody discussing your business. somebody not happy with your decision. But like I said, it's none of their business. 5 of Cups. They need to go mind it. 8 of Swords. Aries, what did you do? The Devil, the 5 of Swords, Judgment, 5 of Cups. Whoever this is a losing battle for someone. They're wasting their time if they are harboring these harsh feelings towards you. Like, I don't know if you've just gotten this newfound outlook on life, or you are creating this union of some sort, or whatever this idea you have is starting to pan out for you, or you're starting to just be a little bit more disciplined and it's reflecting. I wouldn't call it a comeback like LL Cool J said, and I know I'm taking it back, but you've been here for years. Okay, you've been doing this. There's nothing new under the sun when it comes to you in this energy here. You know, it's just like I feel like there is a level of people expect you to be stuck in things a lot longer, but you're not. You're not meant to be. And maybe those that once triggered you, I feel like they facing their own triggers. You know, you're noble, and especially with this energy, the Judgment is just giving Joan of Arc. You know, commendable, getting out there in the field. You know, standing up for what you believe in, and how you see things, and you know, just whether this is somebody fighting for your love, you fighting for their love, or y'all are fighting you and them against the world type energy. This could be your family, or like I said, this could be a relationship, or this could just be something that you decided that you're sticking to it. You don't care what nobody's saying, how nobody feel. You did that already. We're not doing that no more. What's next? Because we're not living for regret. You lost that. All right, well, let's get up. Let's move forward, and let's go get some more. I've seen people who were on top of their game lose it all and come back even harder than what they thought was their best self, or their claim to fame, you know, or, you know, the height of their career. So don't ever get comfortable or stagnated in something. Even if you slow down, keep going. If you believe in it and you believe in yourself or anybody else around you, this is about the ones who are genuinely here for us, so we can return that favor, and that energy can continue to follow and circulate around us as we manifest into bigger and better things and rise above all these jealous and envious haters, these just low human beings. Because there's nothing positive about the Devil and the 5 of Swords and the Judgment and the 5 of Cups. People know who you really are, but I feel like they enjoy painting you out to be something else. But the most important thing is, between you, God, Spirit, Allah, Buddha, I don't discriminate over here. They know where your heart is, and that's what's most important. And I'm going to leave this reading here. You know how you see you. You live in that truth, okay? Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. Like I said, y'all, I'm going to keep putting out readings for you today, so that I, too, can be more consistent and be more present for you guys. So thank you. I love you as always, and stay tuned. I'll catch you later. Mwah. Ciao.